friends. This is You Never Let Go in the key of C. This is the extended version. So this is where I'm going to be adding in split chords, sus chords, two chords, minor seven, all the things that maybe you've seen once on chord sheets and you become overwhelmed by seeing them in the beginning. That's why we cut them out. We cut them back to chords like C, F, G, and A minor. So now we're layering these chords back in. They add beauty and color and depth to your playing. They're really beautiful and rich. So let's get started. So in this song, we are going to start with the basics of the C chord, which is found by this group of two black notes. Play every other note, and we have C chord there. Okay. So we have a C chord, and that's just going to be played regular C major chord. Okay, so let's play our F chord. So it's actually going to be spiffed up a bit for an F2. And what that means is we're going to play the second note of the chord, not the third. So normally an F chord is F-A-C, right? So the F2, sometimes you see it written F2, no 3. It's just going to be swapping the second finger from that third finger. So you're going to play F, G, C. And that's our F2, okay? Another way that we're going to play this chord is F2 over A. And so this is a split chord. It's also a slash chord. So we're going to do F2 in our right hand over a single note. So this is where your brain and your eyes and your ears are going to be a little bit tricked up. You're used to playing F to F, right? Where this bass note follows this chord. And now it's not going to. So this split chord is kind of splitting out a sound, but for this particular chord, it's kind of got a little bit of friction. Do you hear that? Because typically you would play the A of this F chord, right? And they're selecting that sound out in that bass clef, bass note. So it's going to be a little bit of friction, but I think it's a beautiful sound when you add it all together in the final playthrough, okay? So here's F2 over A. Just remember that it's chord over single note, okay? All right, so let's move up to the G chord. We're just going to play G regular, right? The G is tucked in between those group of three black notes. G, B, D, just regular, okay? The next way that we're going to play this G chord, you'll see it written G, S, U, S. That means G suspended. So what we're doing to this third of the chord is we're suspending it up. We're moving it up 1/2 step, okay? So it's going to be G, C, D. It's a beautiful sound. Oftentimes there's this need for kind of this resolve, this pullback to that major chord. And so you'll see it sometimes written G sus back to the G. Do you hear how your sound or your ear might want to pull that back to that regular root chord? Okay, not all the time, but sometimes you'll see it written the G sus and then back to that G. Okay, and then our last and final chord is our minor chord of the song with A minor 7. So with all of these extended chords, as I call them, I want you to begin to memorize the tool. So what is this 7 doing to the chord, right? So we play the A minor by itself, A, C, E, okay? And then we have to think, okay, what is that 7 doing to the chord? Because you don't want to just memorize the notes of these new chords. You want to memorize the tool so that you can apply the 7 to a C minor 7 or a G7 or an A7, okay? So what this 7 does to the chord is how I play it is I move the A, I move the first of the chord down 1 whole step. So from here to here is a half, here to here is a half, 2 halves equal a whole. So for the A minor 7, we have the notes G, C, E, okay? All right, so I threw a lot at you. So what I want you to do in these extended tutorials is I want you to think about adding 1 or 2 new of these extended chords in at a time, and that's it. And I'm going to show you, I should have at the beginning of this, showed you how to simplify them back. But for example, A minor 7, if you're not ready to play that 7, just play the A minor by itself, okay? If you're not ready to play the F2, just play the F major by itself, which is just F, A, C. So you kind of strip out that extra extended chord as they add them. You strip out the 2, or you strip your split chords back to just F over F, you know, where you have single note to chord and they match up real nice. Okay, that G sus, you could just play the G regular. So that's how to strip them back to the basics when you're not ready to add all of them in. But I encourage you to choose 1 or 2 new chords in at a time, and that's it. And focus on maybe just adding in the suspended chord and see how that sounds. Get your ear and your eye and your hands used to playing something new. Okay, so let's jump into the verse 1 together. So you when you're beginning this, you could just play right hand only with me and just omit that left hand, and then maybe just walk through the left hand all by itself, and then bring those two hands together. That's another way to baby step towards the final playthrough, okay? All right, so the verse, I also want to talk about patterns, I guess. If you look at the verse 1 and 2, they are the same. So we have repetitive things going on. Lines 1 and 3 are the same. Lines 2 and 4 are the same. It's kind of this A, B pattern, right? So the C is going to hang out for the whole first line. So it's going to go like this. And I should talk about the rhythm, I guess. We're going to just do this in this 1 to 2 rhythm, kind of like if you're used to our tutorials. We have this together, right, together, right, together, right, and so on. That just gives you a nice solid foundation to play this song. Okay, so I'm going to sing through it. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, your perfect love is casting out fear. When I'm caught in the middle of the storms of this life, I won't turn back, I know you are near. Okay, so simply put, let's start with that C chord. And you can do this with me. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Okay, move into the position of F2. Remember, it's F, G, C over A, right? Split chord down here. Your perfect love is casting out fear. Back to the C. And even when I'm caught in the middle of the storms of this life. Okay, move to that F2 over A again, okay? I won't turn back, I know you are near. Okay. All right, let's move on to this pre-chorus. So again, look for repetitive chords that repeat over and over and over. In the first 2 lines, we have this pattern of A minor 7, G, C, A minor, G, C, A minor, G, C, and then we just have that G, F2 ending. Okay, but there's a lot of repetition going on here. Okay, so get your hands into position. We have A minor 7. Again, remember that first of the chord, move down 1 whole step to play that A minor 7. And this is just a single A down here. Again, this is where it gets a little tricky because these 2 hands aren't really lining up. There's a little bit of friction there. You hear that? Hear that sound? It's dissonance, a little bit of friction, but it's beautiful, okay? And I will fear no evil. Move to the G. E, move to the C. For my God is A minor 7 with, okay, I want to make a note here because you're going to do this over and over. When you come from this A minor 7 to the G, all you're doing is moving fingers 3 and 5 down 1 note each. So here's the A minor 7, move to the G, and your left hand has to move to the G as well. So you might want to take some time because that's going to be a common thing that you're going to do in this pre-chorus. A minor 7, A in the bass, G, this moves down to the G, and then back to that C. Me. And if my God is, again, let's do that again. With G, with C, me. And whom then shall I, G, fear? Whom then shall I, here's that F2, fear. Okay, let's look at that chorus. Okay, so the chorus has just this repetitive, just 4 chords, 1 chord per line. C, A minor 7, G sus, F2. Okay, pretty simple. All right. And oh no, you never let go through the calm and through the storm. Move to the A minor 7. Oh no, you never let go in every high and every low. G sus. Oh no, you never let go. F2. Lord, you never let go of me. Okay, then that little tagline that you could do there is you're starting with that C. You keep on running and you never let go. G sus, F2, and then that transitions you back into a verse 2 if you'd like, or you can loop back through that chorus, or you can hop to that bridge if you'd like. Okay, let's take a look at the bridge since our verse 2 is going to be identical to verse 1 there. Okay, so again, looking for repetition here for the bridge. You're going to see just C, A minor 7, G sus, and F2. Just one chord basically per line or phrase there. So it's really simple. Okay. Yes, I can see the light that is coming for the heart that holds on. There will be here's that A minor 7, end to these troubles, but until that day comes, G sus, still I will praise you, F2, still I will praise you, and then just go through that C, G sus, F2, yes I can see the light, and then you can go back into that bridge again if you'd like, or loop back through the chorus. Okay, so I'm going to do a final playthrough. I'd encourage you to just come along with me. You can slow back the playback speed in your settings, and that way if you just need it slowed down just a hair, but have a lot of fun, and here we go. And even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, your perfect love is casting out fear. And even when I'm caught in the middle of the storms of this life, I won't turn back, I know you are near, and I will fear no evil, for my God is with me, and if my God is with me, whom then shall I fear? Whom then shall I fear? Singing, oh no, you never let go through the calm and through the storm. Oh no, you never let go in every high and every low. No, you never let go, Lord, you never let go of me. And I can see a light that is coming for the heart that holds on, a glorious light beyond all compare. And there will be an end to these troubles, but until that day comes, we'll live to know you here on the earth, and I will fear no evil, for my God is with me, and if my God is with me, whom then shall I fear? Whom then shall I fear? Singing, oh no, you never let go through the calm and through the storm. Oh no, you never let go in every high and every low. No, you never let go, Lord, you never let go of me. Yes, I can see a light that is coming for the heart that holds on, a glorious light beyond all compare. And there will be an